Hey guys, Drew Kane here. Really excited to share with you the new installation process for Windows. So let's get started. I'm at basicmemory.com. I'm just going to go into the documentation and click on Getting Started right here. And for Windows, we're going to click on the Windows tab and copy this line onto our clipboard. So I'm just going to click the Copy to Clipboard button. And before I actually run this, I want to mention if you're using Claude Desktop, the best experience is to install that first. So if you do not have Claude Desktop already installed and you plan to use it, go ahead and install it now before you run this command. And then we can configure Claude for you with the installer. So I've got it installed already. Let's go ahead and go over to the command prompt, and I'm going to paste this in by right-clicking. And you'll notice it's just taken this text down here and pasted it into the command prompt. And I'm going to press enter. And it should get started. So let's talk about what it's doing. Basic memory runs with Python. And we use a utility called UV to manage the Python environment. So the first thing it does is it downloads UV and installs Python. So it's doing that right now. My computer is a little bit slow, so this might take a second. Hopefully yours is a little bit faster, but I'm running this in a virtual machine on an older laptop. So what you're seeing here is probably not as good of an experience as you should expect. In any event, looks like UV is installed, and now it is downloading the Python. So let's give it a second to do that. And while that's happening, I can tell you a little bit more about what to expect with the installation. So basic memory is built with several different pieces. It's not just Python. It also has a SQLite database that we use to manage the metadata about your files. And it has a fast MCP server, which it uses to connect to the large language models like Claude Desktop. Basic memory does work with any local MCP client. So other examples are Visual Studio Code, Claude Code, Cursor. I'm sure there are others that I'm not thinking of. But basically anything that is a local MCP client and can connect to basic memory. We are working on a cloud version, so you don't have to go through this process in the future. But right now, this is how it works. So you just got to install it and run it locally. But that said, this is almost done. So the next thing it's going to do after basic memory is finished is it will ask us if we want to configure it. Yeah, and so here's the question. It's asking if we want to configure Claude Desktop automatically. I recommend you choose yes, otherwise it won't work. And there you go. So basic memory is installed. Note that we did take a backup of your previous config file. If you didn't have any MCP servers before, that doesn't really matter, but if you did, your previous config is right here at this path. You'll notice that the default folder where your knowledge will be is basically in your home directory at the basic memory folder. And it is telling us, hey, we need to restart this terminal if we're going to use that. Basic memory does have a command line interface. And then we do need to restart Claude Desktop to get it to be useful for us. And then also wanted to point out there is a link to the docs. And if you get stuck, you can find live help on our Discord channel. Just click this link right here. It will pop you into Discord and find the help channel. And we are there hanging out and happy to help you get going with this. So in any event, let's restart Claude Desktop. I am going to choose File, Exit, and And I'm also going to check the task manager just to make sure that Claude is closed out all the way, because I've noticed sometimes he likes to hang out in the background. Looks like he's not this time, so that's great. And so we should be good to go. I'm going to start Claude back up and see if basic memory is working. Great. So I don't see any errors. Let's double check that the config file is correct. You can click File, Settings, and if you click on Developer, you can see right here, yeah, basic memory is configured and it says it's running. So that's good. So let's head over to New Chat and ask Claude, hi Claude, you have basic memory. Memories. And let's see what he says. Ta-da! Yes, I do have basic memory. So that's it. Basic memory is installed and working, and you can get going. We're really excited about this and hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you in the next video.